Hi, Alan here, rvacrossamerica.net, and this post will be at rvacrossamerica.net/starvation24. Boy, have I got a lot to share this morning. We're in downtown Duchesne, which is the commercial district I spend time at when I'm in this area. I'm on my way from Vernal to Starvation State Park. Duchesne is right next to Starvation. And as you drive through this stretch, and you may want to kind of rewind it, you pass by Black Sheep Coffee, where I spend a lot of time when I'm hanging out in town here. I spend time at Cowan's Diner, and there's also a good meat butcher. We're driving a little bit further west here, just west of town, and there's a turnoff coming up that will bring us up to the state park itself. Once we reach the state park, the drive is absolutely spectacular. I want you to enjoy that with me. But allow me to share a few other things that are going on. This has been a crazy couple of days. I'm recording this on the morning of October 18. It's approximately 9:40 in the morning. It is snowing outside. On Wednesday afternoon, when I left Vernal, it was summer. Summer was just ending as one of two cold fronts was moving through. The morning on Thursday, the 17th, was not particularly chilly, but you knew things had changed. We've been 80 to 85 every afternoon in this area. Vernal and Duchesne are only 60 miles apart, and they're both at about 5,500 foot elevation. By the way, we're coming up on the entrance to the state park right here. As we continue into the state park, there's nobody manning the gate at this time of year. The area I spent the last 2 weeks in Vernal was, like I say, in the 80s every day and sunshine, not a cloud in the sky most days. And all of a sudden on Wednesday the 16th, things began to change. And now 36 hours later, it's snowing. And you're going to see that in this video footage coming up. And the post that I have this at, rvacrossamerica.net/starvation24, has, as always, more detail and information. So if you want to go over there, you'll get the full scoop on what's going on. But just to share a few thoughts here, this is just incredible. Last night was in my 13 years in this full-time RVing lifestyle, the first full night where it poured all night. Now understand, I spend most of my time in the Intermountain West, so it doesn't rain a whole heck of a lot. But that event last night stuck with me. I even got up around 3 in the morning to see if there were any leaks. I expected to see water puddling on the floor of the camper. Nothing. The camper is bone dry. The camper turned seven, actually this week, 7 years old this week. And this camper is held up beautifully. And last night was the testament. The weather service at the airport is reporting 1.18 inches of rainfall overnight. That's since the storm began yesterday afternoon. 1.18 inches. Allow me to put that in perspective. That's more than 10% of the annual precipitation that occurs in an entire year. More than 10% of an entire year's precipitation occurred last night, mostly in the last 12 hours. Unbelievable. Now, at higher elevation, I understand, and we're again at about 5,500, and again, it was snowing here earlier this morning. At 55, at 7,000 feet, 8,000 feet, there is snow on the ground. And as the clouds are beginning to lift, I'm looking out the window. It looks like there might be snow on the ridges that go up around 7,000 feet just to the north of the lake, of the reservoir. And if there are, I'll take a photo and I'll make sure that's in the post. There are some great photos in the post. Make sure you go over there. While I was in Vernal, I was enjoying summer. I was enjoying paddling outside, kayaking, of course, swimming at the rec center, biking almost every day. The reservoir here at Starvation is still 60 degrees. We're driving into it right now, by the way. This is the beach campground that you see in the video. It's really a beautiful spot. Love staying here. They're still on summer rates. I was kind of hoping they'd switch to winter. There's a freeze warning up for tonight, but the ranger is confident that the water systems can keep working. Therefore, we're on summer rates. Oh well. But It's definitely worth being here. You can see this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, it's virtually deserted. There's one guy in a pop-up camper, and then there's me in the fifth wheel at what they call the beach campground. Again, highly recommend staying here. But again, this is a beautiful time of year to do it because you're not encountering crowds. By the way, you see the greenery on the trees. This is unusually green for this late in the autumn. And again, it's been because the weather has been exceptionally warm. So, what you're about to see is the scene that I woke up to this morning. When I woke up, I then stepped outside. I could not believe this. Here it is, snowing on the beach at Starvation Reservoir, Starvation State Park on October 18th. Absolute spectacular sight. Love it here, love it here, love it here. And I then shot some video from inside the camper. It was just a little wet outside. And here we are. So, Alan here, rvacrossamerica.net/starvation24. Check out the post for additional photos and information. And hey, thanks for being a viewer. Leave comments, subscribe, like if you see this on the video, and we'll see you soon.